Afternoon baseball here on the show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Avery has to come in a few steps. Afternoon's game. The White Sox come out on top for their 30th victory. Keone Kela claims the. We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation. Now at the plate,
falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
This is pulled into right, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. A 3-run first to propel them to the win.
Our final line score tonight. First for the Victoria.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. So striding in, Junior.
Strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? And gone. An absolute bomb. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 16 for him on the year. And the Padres bust out in front 1-0.
Yeah, we always talk about how important it is to spot your starter or run it to early in the game. And he does just that. Blasting a no.
Standing in, Junior Avery.
Right fielder, Junior.
First offering on its way. This is pulled into right. And that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no. What he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Swinging a soft liner. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score. And Campusano comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there. And another runs across as this is now a 4-0 ball game. But the throw is well up the line, and a second run's going to score. Striding into the box. Oh, and ouch, that one drilled him. Safe after the recovery throw. Tonight's game, the San Diego Padres jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Should be a good one here. Stepping up to the plate. Smoked the other way, high and deep to left. A ball that's carrying. But he can't get it as it's off the wall. The relay. And a good effort to bring it back in quickly, but he's in at second base with a double.
When you play with fire, you have to expect to get burned once in a while. He's about as hot as you.
Luis Campusano, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. 1 run is scored. And the run is in to score from second.
These guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
A 1-run finish, 4-3, the final. We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Being in and ready for another shot, Junior. Foul ball. A shot down the first baseline. In there for extra bases, and there goes the no-hitter. And now he'll get into scoring position.
They can begin with the single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce.
2-2. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Racing back, the right fielder. A leap, and he's got it. Impressive play for the first out.
That was a pretty spectacular catch right there. A lot of guys mistime that jump because they're worried about the wall coming on, but he got it just right. And
Colorado came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Will Latcham. Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup in store, but he'll get us started in the top of the second.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down.
The 2-1. Smoked the other way, high and deep to left. Santander looks up, and it's gone. A solo shot here to left, number 17 for him on the season, and it a 5-3 game now.
3 homers in the same inning. This has become an offensive explosion. I need a mound visit.
Afternoon's game. The Rockies jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Noah Cinder. MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Coming up, we've got a good...
We're below. You can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right, and the Padres have made it a 4-1 game.
I know hindsight's 20. These guys came away with the victory, and look on to the next one.
7-1 the final today. We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a multi-hit game, and more importantly, they were big.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Junior Avery, he's 0 for 1. The line drive to center field, and that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. With that in now, back up the middle and in for a base hit. So a ringing single here. Marte. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. San Diego Padres get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Michael Wacha earns the afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup ahead. Settling in now. Oh, and he misses it. Then it goes to first, and it's not in time.
In the end, these guys came away with the victory, and look on to the next one.
8-2 is how this one ends. We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Now at the plate, Junior Avery. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. Solo shot to right center. 19th home run for him on the season, and the Padres bust out in front 1-0.
Loved a homer in the top of the first inning. Give your pitcher a chance to kind of regroup and gather himself with an early lead.
In the sport today.
Something over the heart of the plate.
Hit hard back up the middle, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit. So make it 2 hits for him now on the standing in.
Love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
And he is going to tie this ball game late as this ball is down for extra bases.
You know, Diff, to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen, and I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sinking cut.
The key contributor, so he takes it home in this one.
Well, he blasted a couple of balls over the wall.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Heading out towards shallow right. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Coming to the plate.
In that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3.
300 right there. When you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
In there, a base hit. And the runner from first comes late now. Hunter Bishop.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak.
Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Racing back, the right fielder on the warning track. He makes the Padres came through when it mattered in the ninth on the way to the win. Alex Reyes. MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on. India. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Heading out towards shallow right. Avery is in a few steps as he takes it for the first out. Colorado took the lead in the fourth and held on until the end. Kyle Freeland with his fourth. We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Won the final. San Diego took the lead in the fourth and held on until the end. Richard Buck. We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Standing in, Junior Avery. He drew a walk. Now here's the pitch. Drilled to the right side. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. The plate for the Padres, Junior Avery. Nobody out. He pulls this one into right. And this is going to get down for extra bases as that'll get one, if not both of them, home. Poor base running there. Got him caught the hot box between first and second. And he'll scramble back to first safely.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line. Their lead, so he clutched up big time right there.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. And the run will score on the sacrifice fly, so it's now a 5-0 game. Digging in once again. Hard liner toward short. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Wow, not sure what the pitcher was thinking, serving up a fastball right over the heart of the plate. His eye.
The final score. The San Diego Padres used a 3-run seventh to help propel them to. We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball. Half of the sixth about to get started, and next a windup and the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted high and deep. Gone to lead off the inning. Solo shot to right center, and even 20 home runs for him now thus far, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but it's
Junior Avery, the Padres. Line drive to center field, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. 0-2 count, and the pitch. This one's down to third. Reined in. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman. 0-1 count, and the pitch. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag. Here it comes on 0-2. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Long run, but he gets there to track this. Final score in tonight's. The Friars used a nice fifth inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back.